Hey guys, Shane here with One Shift Time. How you doing? We're back. We did take a week off there over Christmas and I got really sick there, so very sorry about that. We did get some quick ones in. Let me know in the comments how that went. They did get some views, so not too bad. Anyway, we're into week 17 of the Power Rankings, the penultimate week of the NFL season. Let's get right in there. I went a little easy on the first two teams because heck, it's been such a weird season. I let a couple with losing records sneak in. And number 10, it's going to be the Los Angeles Rams. They're 5-3, third in the NFC West, and they're looking like a completely different team under Baker Mayfield. Do you think they're going to make the playoffs and make a big run? Probably not, but some exciting football at least. I mean, they put up 51 points against one of the best defenses in the league in the Denver Broncos. That's the only thing the Denver Broncos have had going good for their favor this year, and the LA Rams absolutely destroyed that, and they did that without half their team. Like, they were missing Cooper Kupp and just a lot of players, so we'll see how they do against their cross-city rivals as they take on the LA Chargers on Sunday. And number 9, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they're 7-8. They're first in the AFC South, and they're winners of 3 in a row as well. They broke that 6-game streak by losing on they had a 6-game losing streak on prime time. They were able to get that win on the Thursday Night Football and get rid of that streak as well. They did beat the Jets then, and they're going to take on the Texans on Sunday morning. Number 8, we got the LA Chargers. They're 9-6, second in the AFC West, and they're also winners of 3 in a row. I mean, sure, that was over the Titans and the Colts, but those games are the ones you have to win. But they did get that big win over the Dolphins, who at the time were playing a lot better. They have definitely dropped out lately, so that was a legit win. As we said, they're going to take on the Rams in the Rams house on Sunday. It's funny that stadium's for both of them, but it's definitely clearly cheering for the Rams. Number 7, we got the Minnesota Vikings. They're 12-3, first in the AFC North, and after that loss to the Lions, they have gotten the 2 wins they needed in a row. It was against the Colts and the Giants, but coming up Sunday, they're going to have a game against the Green Bay Packers. That is going to be huge. This is one of their biggest rivalries in the NFL, and if they can put Rodgers and the Packers out of the playoffs, I think that's going to be huge. So we'll see how that goes. Number 6 is the Dallas Cowboys. They're 11-4, second in the NFC East, and that was a great game against the Eagles. It hurt the Eagles more than I bumped the Cowboys for this, just because of where they are in the league. I'm gonna have a lot more faith, and we'll see how they do because of that loss to the Jags. I'm just a little hesitant to move them up too much, but I mean, they do have the Tennessee Titans on Thursday Night Football, and let's see if they can keep to moving up. Number 5, we have the Kansas City Chiefs. They're 12-3, first in the AFC West, and I would not have had them this high with that close win over the Broncos and the Seahawks and the Texans. That has some cause for concern. So again, they're going to sit around 5. Even though they do have a very good record, they do play the Broncos again on Sunday, and I really want to see them take it to them and put up a lot of points, as we now see as possible because the Rams did it. So that will give me a lot more confidence in them for sure. Number 4, they're dropping 3 spots. That's the Philadelphia Eagles. They're 13-2. They're still first in the NFC East. They are down after that loss to the Cowboys, but they did have 3 in a row before that. And they are dealing with an injury to Jalen Hurts, so I didn't knock them off too much, but they are going to get knocked down 3 spots for sure. They are going to take on the New Orleans Saints on Sunday. Number 3, you got your Cincinnati Bengals. They are 11-4, first in the AFC North, and the highest spot they have been on my power rankings this year. I did have a lot of faith in the beginning of the year, but they just had a very rough start to the season. They're winning 7 in a row, so that's going to rocket you up the standings for sure. They're coming on strong at the best time of year too. They're going to play the Bills on Monday Night Football, and that's going to be an instant classic, I think. Number 2, we are talking about those Buffalo Bills. They're 12-3, first in the AFC East, and primed to switch spots if they can't get it done against the Bengals this week. That could be a quick and easy swap, that's for sure. But they are winners of 6 in a row themselves, and Josh Allen has already hit 4,029 yards, and we said they're going to take on the Bengals. And number 1, we got your San Francisco 49ers. Man, 11-4, first in the NFC West, and getting the edge because they're getting it done without their quarterback. Brock Purdy, 15-22 for 234 yards. It's been serviceable. But with this team, anything's possible. They've got such a good defense that they're going to be able to carry whoever they have at quarterback. I'm sure Jimmy G is going to be back soon to lead them into what I think is going to be a decent playoff run. Let me know, of course, in the comments below what you think, how your top 10 is looking, how excited you are for the NFL playoffs, which are coming up just one more week. We got this week's games, one more week games after that, and then we're on to it. As always, thanks again for tuning in. Like this thing, subscribe if you're not already, share this thing around, and as always, we'll see you guys in the next episode.